Awesome. Thank you so much, Mees, for coming on to this call. How's it going?
Good day to you. It's going very well. It's sunny weather and the program is very good, so
Nice.
can't complain. I have a lovely tutor with me right now, and yeah, feeling good. How about you?
Cool. Yeah, always going good here. Nice. Yeah, I think maybe it's nice if you could introduce yourself a little bit, where you're from, so everyone knows, yeah, who you
Yeah,
are.
so currently I'm living in the Netherlands. Originally, I've been born and raised in Bussum. It's a small town between Amsterdam and Utrecht, and right now I'm close to The Hague. It's more to the south. Um, what did you say? What more?
Yeah, no, just a little introduction. So that's good. I mean, me and Mace, guys, we could speak Dutch, but we do it in English, so other
Yeah,
people can watch it too. But yeah, we're both from the Netherlands, and I think that's also how we got connected via some. I think
we
via some
actually,
common
I
friends.
was with the freelancing Facebook group, and
Mm,
you direct messaged me directly,
mm,
and I was like, okay, let's do this, and
yeah,
we were like going on a kickoff call. And, afterwards, you were saying like, dude, you were so fast. What's going on?
yeah,
So it's been a roller coaster,
yeah.
especially my whole walkthrough of the course,
Mm,
and we'll definitely get into that and how flexible you were able to work with me, which is really nice of you. So,
yeah,
but yeah, currently I'm living in the Delft and 25 years old right now, and I've been almost finished with my studies here at the TU Delft, so that's nice. And I wanted to create some more flexibility during my studies
mm,
with working right now because also with the coronavirus, I saw that a lot of job opportunities disappeared. But just also as a student, you have to be flexible with working hours. So it's nice to have a break with social media marketing or digital marketing, and then go back to studying. So it's a good fit if you're studying, and that was the main incentive. And right now I'm considering, keep going with it. So that's interesting. It's an interesting development. Yeah.
yeah, cool. Now, I think, talking about your struggles, let's say before the program, I feel like that was also a bit part of it, right? That you felt like
Mhm.
maybe you wanted to do something different. Maybe you can, yeah, tell us a little bit what your main struggles was, let's say, before
Yeah.
joining.
So the thing is like from the beginning, I was always like wanted to go to a study like a university study,
Mm-hmm.
because it has such high expectations and rewards. The whole society is saying to you, "Oh, that's very good. You have to do it. Don't think about the consequences or how you're going to live during the study." Um, during the bachelor phase, which is ending right now, um, I was more and more seeing that it is true, what they say, but it's also true that like you could earn money in so many ways that like it, it, it just almost felt like I was being lied to a bit. I was feeling a bit disappointed by my teachers and stuff
Mm-hmm.
because you expect them to be truthful and all that jazz and stuff, but um, yeah, I was more and more realizing that like I could do this and study, or I could do this as a gap year, or I could even continue this. Like the struggles were mainly that like I just wanted more freedom, basically. I was feeling a bit oppressed, and especially what I just mentioned with the coronavirus, it was like a real inspiration. So I think working online is going to get bigger and bigger, and uh, it's like a snowball effect, So
Mm-hmm.
better hop on quick while you can.
Definitely.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
see this with the course as well. It's getting more value by the month. Just
Mm-hmm.
just on all your case studies with other students and stuff. So yeah, I think it's hard to like give you an exact reason what's your
Mm-hmm.
struggle. I'm noticing them keep rambling, but it's yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think for
think
me
it's
as
just the
well.
flexibility that really
Mm-hmm.
was appealing to me. You know.
Yeah, and I remember, you being definitely, let's say, searching and looking into a lot of things, but kind of then still being confused, as to how to execute and kind of how to
Oh,
start with it, right?
yeah, yeah, definitely. We had a talk, I think, in one of the mentor calls or
Mm-hmm.
coaching calls, and I was saying like, I don't understand how do I apply this, and uh, after the call, like you set up some possibilities and calls,
Mm-hmm.
client calls for me, and then like I was like, oh wait, I'm so bad prepared for this. I understand. It was like such an eye opener, and I learned how to craft a proposal, like really beautifully designed, and I learned why you have to do certain body gestures, and
Mm-hmm.
you have to like, how do you call in English the Dutch term vakjargon? I always forget.
Which one?
Vakjargon. It's the words that you use in a
Oh, like,
profession.
yeah, industry jargon, I guess.
I guess that's the
Mm-hmm.
word. Yeah. So, like, the more meetings you have, even though if you are prepared or not, you're still gonna learn a lot from them.
Mm-hmm.
So the industry jargon being one of them. So yeah, uh, you noticed that I was but somebody that really had to do it before he understands where to put the knowledge.
Yeah,
And
the
that's
practical
that's
experience
basically
is what
my
you needed.
all my life been I've been a backwards learner, as I call it. You know, yeah, it's
Mm,
like it's true. I have to first see the whole layout before I can place the individual parts. So
yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah, yeah,
I
of
guess
course.
in the metaphor you can say I have struggles with being blindfolded. I
Mm.
guess it feels like that, but it's not the case at all. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah, got it. No, I feel like, yeah, for you, the practical approach, and like executing on the theory, that's what probably helped you a lot to kind
Yeah.
of piece together all the puzzle pieces. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
today even I'm working
mm,
thanks to you with the art gallery, which is my niece for the viewers.
yeah,
Uh, and I had to set up the business email, and there was some confusion about a domain name, so it was a good learning experience for me.
yeah, yeah, definitely. And I think that's also really nice, um, your niche, of course, that it's art and where it kind of
Yeah.
comes from your parents and your passion
Oh
for
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. It connects me to my upbringing, and it allows me to help my mother, which wants to go professional, like in terms of money, right? She is already professional, but
Mm,
that's another other story. But she wants to earn more money with her art, and it helps me to help her, and also helps me with like other things, just connecting to my upbringing, and
yeah,
you know, you know,
that's a
art's
nice.
just
Yeah, that's a
yeah.
nice thing that you could create your niche, and your brands around your passion and interest. So
Mm.
that's really cool that it really how do you say it fell so spot on, that everything
Yeah,
came
that
together.
is. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, nice. And out of the program, what would you say was for you, let's say, the most valuable thing that you were like, oh yeah, this was really something I have to mention.
So I think without the program, I wouldn't be able to get started with any of the like. Let's say it this way. In the program, you have like a template, right? And it helps people like a lot with preparing. But since I'm a backwards learner, I had to get the opportunity, right, to apply the knowledge and fail or succeed, whatever
Mm,
the case. That doesn't matter. And I think without a program, I wouldn't have the network to get into a call, right?
mm,
So, and you can always like say, okay, I have a network through a friend or a family member. But for me, that I think that wouldn't work because that was too close to my circle. So when I would fail, it wouldn't feel like a real failure. And
mm,
I think then the learning experience has less impact or even no impact. That depends on yourself. But so the biggest value of the program would definitely be the network, but also the template.
mm,
The template is amazing. You are so experienced with the work that like you set it up for us like from A to Z
mm,
and even more. It's the so the template is really great, but what complements the template are definitely the coaching calls. So I basically
awesome.
right now I summed everything up, but I think the coaching goals and the template are nice, but the experience is definitely the best value for me. So.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, no, I always love seeing you on the coaching calls and engaging with everyone.
Oh
That's
yeah,
really
that's
a
fun. Yeah.
nice part of it for sure, the community.
It
Yeah.
feels like colleagues, you know. It
Mm,
really feels like you're working together, so that's nice.
I love that. Yeah, nice. No, thanks
Yeah.
for sharing. And let's say, what did you feel helped you the most when you got stuck or when you felt like you were stuck?
Mm, so first of all, I've been because Jet is asking this because I was very busy with my end phase of the bachelor, and I had no time to put into
Mm-hmm.
LMMP, and at least I felt like it, and it overwhelmed me a bit. And that was also the period that I didn't have any experience with the practical
Mm-hmm.
side of things. So I was a bit lost where to put things, right? And so I think for me, the fact that you provide lifetime access was really
Mm-hmm.
nice. Because then I had a bit of a breathing pause. You know, I could breathe and I could say to myself, okay, we can always continue later.
Yeah.
However, that also is the negative, you know, because you
Mm-hmm.
can also keep uitstellen, I
Procrastinating.
call
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So, but it's still very nice because
Mm-hmm.
you know you can take a breather and keep going. I'm not the fastest, but I think I am the quirkiest one. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no, definitely. And also people trying to pull you back in, saying like how's it
Yeah.
going? Where are you
Oh yeah.
at? Mm.
Yeah. Those are the accountability partners we didn't
Yeah.
mention, but I'm currently with Sati. She's also doing the creative side of things. She's a music producer, and
Mm.
I was always the guitarist, you know. And that's why I'm doing art, by the way, because my mother is an artist and my father makes bags, and I've played the instruments all my life, so it's close to my heart. And
Mm.
she's also doing art, so it's a very nice combination.
Yeah.
Also for business, for clients, you know.
Yeah. It's a nice accountability partner, and that you guys have that contact still, even after the 3 months that you're still keeping that
Yeah,
up. I think that's really good.
yeah, definitely, yeah, yeah.
Lifetime
Like
connection.
you could not achieve anything like in a week, but it's just very nice to talk to somebody and ask them, okay, so how did you actually manage? You know, because of course we all get stuck, but the accountability partner is there to like explain to you, no, it definitely wasn't perfect with my experience as well, and nobody is doing it like this. It's always a hustle of
Yeah,
okay, I
process.
it feels like thin air in the beginning, and then that's all of a sudden you have an Instagram account, you have LinkedIn, you have Facebook group, you have a whole community of clients, and yeah, you can definitely you have something to grasp onto, you know,
Mm.
and especially when you get to the website, which I haven't, but
Mm.
then you really get the credibility you
Yeah.
can get to start an agency instead of working for your own.
Mm. Definitely. Yeah, nice. And for you, what is your biggest, I mean, I know them, but what is your biggest accomplishment you would say so far?
So yeah, I've signed the art gallery in Singapore
Mm.
thanks to you, and also I mean I did craft a beautiful proposal, so I think that helped.
Yes.
But and I did all the meetings without you, so it
Mm.
was just the opportunity. But like I said, that was necessary for me.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm doing the rebranding. As you know, we're doing new accounts, like new names, new
Yeah.
logos, new emails, all correct passwords because it was a bit of a mess. And
Mm.
um, so that's a really big win because I'm getting a glimpse into how the
Dream
company
client.
works and my first experience with what needs to be done, you know,
Mm-hmm.
before you can get to the pretty pictures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because yeah, it's a necessity to
Mm.
have it all in order, you know. It's also nice
Yeah.
for your clients because otherwise you are in control and they actually, I think they want to also be able to log in, and see email incoming.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah,
so that's a
no,
really good win. Yeah.
I think it's nice that you're now, in that setup phase with them. And I know you've had a few discovery calls, you've had some
Yeah.
consultations and potentially some other clients lined
Oh
up. So I feel like all
yeah.
those experience were very good
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
your journey for
This
sure.
is the most the latest win actually. Yeah, we've talked about win a lot more. My first actual job was a consultation for a artist in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Steven, and he comes from I think it was Great Britain,
Mm.
but that was only consultation, and I think you were already afraid for this because I was saying, yeah, I haven't done anything with billing or with like any contracts, and you're like, never worked
Yeah,
for free, but I was like, but it's experience,
yeah, it was a good learning process and still a win, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We I stopped with the free consultation a while ago. It's unfortunately he's more interested in doing exploring it himself. But
Mm.
you have a lot of no's and then you have a yes, and that's nice. So don't
Yeah.
expect everybody to hop on with you and get to work. It's definitely a bumpy ride.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but worth it, right?
Oh, definitely, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. For the freedom, it's like you're your own boss. You have your own working hours, and I think you also grow as a person from it
Mm-hmm.
because, like, it's easy to accept a order, from a boss and say, okay, you're here at 8 o'clock and you're gonna do this.
Yeah.
And actually, now I've come up with the habit to write my to-do list the evening before I
Mm-hmm.
go to, and that's been very useful because it's I guess in a short way you can say you learn to be your own boss
Mm-hmm.
and to be your own employee. I guess that's the
Yeah.
easiest way to say it.
Yeah, yeah. No, nice. And I don't know if you remember our very first call, right? Like the very first call we had. Um,
The actual
yeah, what do you remember how you felt about investing in yourself?
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so I was afraid because all my life I've been that person that just saves money, and I see it depleting on my bank because they're printing and printing. So I've always been very hesitant with purchasing stuff, especially education, because
Mm.
that's more on the high end. But yeah, it's worth it. Investing in yourself is scary, but right now I'm really glad that I did.
Mm.
Um, to give you like idea of how hesitant I am with anything. There is a national holiday coming up again this Wednesday, and I used to get money from my parents, and they were saying you can buy some stuff, for yourself. It's like all second hand, but it's still fun. You could buy like toys and stuff. And I would say to them, but can I also keep the money, or do I need to spend it?
Yeah.
So that's to give you an idea, and definitely very much. I've already gotten all the value out of it, and since it's a lifetime, and you're such an accessible person, yet that I think many more wonderful things will come from it, and I I think like I've already grown so much into the digital marketing that I think once I've completed all the content of the
Mm.
course, and I feel like I really can grow more out of it. I think I'm more open to purchasing courses from
Mm.
professionals, and
Yeah.
that's what you are. You are a working professional. You've worked in the industry for so long that you know the ins and outs, and you keep tabs on it because you have actually you have students and you also do the work right now.
Mm-hmm.
So the value keeps growing. You know how it works. It's very flexible working hours. I can do a side job on the job or on the side if I want to. So it's a perfect way to learn actually and
Mm.
learn a new profession. So
Yeah.
I think it's a way better way to learn than actually standard education. But that's
100%.
just my opinion.
Yeah, that's a whole different story, but yeah, I know we both
Yeah,
think about that in the same way, so that's
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
that's a nice thing. And what made you do it in the end? What was like the thing that you were like, okay, yes, let's go, let's do it.
I wanted more opportunity in my life,
Yeah.
and I noticed like there were few benchmarks, right? I was like, okay, I don't know this person. Let's hop on a call. You know, okay. Before we went on the call, I watched all your socials, and
Mm.
I saw like an article in Forbes and in Business Insider, and I was like, wait a second, you know, she's onto something. So
Mm.
I was like, okay, I guess you should take this seriously, you know. And before the call started, I was like, I think 45% there, you know. And let's say we get to 80, and you can do the last 20 for convincing.
Mm.
So during the call, you explained what the course was about, and also that you learned to build websites, which was a big deal for me. Um, so yeah, but especially the Forbes and the Business Insider was
The
yeah was
credibility, yeah.
ability. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's the word of it. Yeah,
Mm.
I
Mm.
guess that was the first incentive. Yeah,
Awesome. No,
yeah,
that's nice to know. And let's imagine, right, May, someone watching this right now because they're either doubting to go on a call with us or they're doubting to
yeah.
join. What would you say to them right now?
Are you putting the answers that I gave you to this call in the caption or no?
Yes, potentially. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so I wrote it down very detailed. So if you want to, please read the caption. But otherwise, I try to memorize it right now, which I
Mm.
won't be able to do 100%. But the, one of the biggest things I came up with was, are you willing to put in the hours and to invest in yourself, right? What we talked about, are you able to become your own boss? Are you able to dictate yourself around? Those are really psychology themed things, of
Mm-hmm.
course, and it's not it's a bit of thin air maybe for you, but I think it's important to ask these things instead of do I want to be a digital marketer? Because if you're already considering and then doubting it, I think you already want to become a digital marketer. So
Mm-hmm.
um, I think it's more on the end of are you willing to put in the hours and are you willing to go to the coaching calls, you know, and to get up at 11 or like in 11 in the evening. Do you want to
Mm-hmm.
still go on a call? You know, it's I've been on a call. I think with you was 12 to 1 in the
Mm-hmm.
evening, so that was fun for me.
Mm-hmm.
But those are all recorded, so never mind that. But um, yeah, definitely. Are you interested in the subject? You
Mm-hmm.
know, and then are you able to, or do you think you can put in the hours, or do you have a schedule that can support it? You know, yeah. And since it's lifetime access, you can always try it at the moment you are right now. And
Mm-hmm.
if you like experience that it doesn't work right now, then you maybe can wait a few months or like I did, you know, like I focused on my bachelor and phase, and then now I've been
Came
doing
back
it.
to
I
it.
think 1.5 months, 2 months
Mm-hmm.
again. So that worked for me really good, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think the most important thing is are you ready for it and are you up for it? And if you want to know what that consists of, you can always DM me or
Mm-hmm.
anybody else. And I think Yet is also always replying to the messages.
Mm-hmm.
She actually has a load of them. So
Yeah.
I saw your inbox once; it was crazy.
Yeah, I know. But no,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely. I think that's good advice, That's also kind of crushing objections, right? It's like, are you available to take action? Yes, then,
yeah,
go for it, right?
yeah. And I
Um,
think every entrepreneur needs that, you know,
mhm.
ability to take action. Don't hesitate about the fact that you don't know anything
Yeah.
about it. I mean, we've all grown up with social media, so we have a head start on the older generations.
True.
yeah, so definitely just take action. That's your phrase.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Nice. No, thank you so much, Mace. And I think definitely, everyone watching this and joining, definitely connect with Mace, especially if you're into art and creativity.
Definitely, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
and then
I understand
we'll see
the
lots
organ.
more of you in the community as well.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Nice. Awesome. Cool. Thank you so much. And then, yeah, I see you soon in our community and the coaching
Good.
calls.
Have a good day and
Awesome.
enjoy the. Oh wait, it's evening
Yeah,
way
it's
in
evening
your
here.
side. Yeah. Well, sleep well, I guess.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome.